What's up, peeps, and welcome back to the Lionel B Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. And if y'all are not receiving my brand new upload notifications, make sure you go to my channel where it's the bell to all instead of personalized. Also, make sure you don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Definitely looks pretty strange. Now, somebody actually slowed this footage down, and you can actually see some type of dark figure diving directly into the crowd. The same crowd that actually killed more than 8 people, more than 300 injured, and several cardiac arrests. Now, currently, y'all know a 9-year-old is currently in a medically induced coma right now, fighting for his life. I want y'all to check out this footage right here, play it back over and over again. I'm going to also zoom in so that way y'all can see exactly what's going on. It does not look human. Check this out.
And it was at this moment that I subscribed to the Lionel B Show on YouTube.
Now, y'all watch this. I actually put an arrow there for y'all to see it. Y'all check it out. Y'all see the wings? Y'all see the weird looking hands? Look, we're about to run it back again so y'all can see it. And I'm going to super slow-mo it after this as well. Y'all check this out. Look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all see the hands? Now I zoomed in and I'm going to slow it down even more so y'all can check this out. Y'all watch this figure. Y'all see that? Look how big the body is. Way bigger than the average human. We're going to run it back again. Y'all check this out. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Here we go. Look to the right. Y'all see that thing, how it just jumped into the crowd? Crazy stuff going on, man. So a lot of people saying, it was a sacrifice. I mean, now looking at this footage, man, I definitely believe that it's something weird as hell going on, man, at that concert with so many people losing their lives, all the tragedy, all the bad feelings that TikTokers had. It's crazy, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. So y'all let me know how.
Hey, Intels. Hey. I know it took me forever to get to this video. It took me forever to get to this video, but no, this is alive. So hi, Intels. How y'all doing? That was the first one I wanted to show y'all. Hey Shay, hey Poodle, hey Queen Cannabis, hey Michelle, hey Ali, hey it's Felicia, hey it's me Felicia, hey Sweet True for you, hey Vibrant, hey Ali, hey Ratchet, hey 80s, hey Lorraine, 80s baby, Levon, Vibrant, Shay, Goddess of TSC, hey Queen B. So yeah, we came to talk about. I know exclusive to me. That's exactly why I'm doing my video. Thank you for that. Hey, Intels, how y'all doing? I came to do this video. Hey, Shay, because I know a lot of y'all, my conspiracies, just like me, have been waiting on this conspiracy video. Yes, I will be dropping the link so that we can have an open panel and we can talk about it. But before I drop the link, I'm going to talk about these events that occurred at Astro World that happened. And I know with this live, I have to go deep. And when I say deep, I mean beyond deep. So I advise you to have your drink or 2 or 3 or 5 and have a blunt about 2 or 3 or 5 when going down a rabbit hole with me. Because we gonna get into this whole Astro World, Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner, and the whole 9 yards. Okay, and y'all know I definitely have to play a call for uprising, because the call for uprising plus other channels that I'm gonna show y'all actually goes deeper down the rabbit hole than what a lot of people have been producing. And once I go down the rabbit hole and once I break it down for y'all, then I'm gonna come out with something that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all haven't seen by one of the victims that have passed away. The 9-year-old.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. You too.
Yes, I heard about the needle in the neck.
Right?
Um, Girl, I'm gonna have to break that down for you, Shay. Cause that needle in the neck shit, y'all need to pay attention. Cause that's not what happened. You have a flashlight in your meso. I'm ready to go. Okay, so let me pull it up for y'all on the whole situation. Because a lot of people is like taking this shit for like a joke in a way and not realizing what's going on. You know, they're not seeing the signs. They want y'all to think that, you know, someone got poked in the neck. I should go on the YouTube, new YouTube. That's where I should go. And front door open. Okay, so that was 10 days ago. This the one that I want to show y'all that I know a lot of y'all have not seen.
What the heck?
Okay. So, hey Desiree, hey channel, hey Sick Chick, hey y'all, hey bestie. You thought y'all not gonna do me, okay? Cause y'all been asking for this video, so let me get into the video. This is a scary live. It's in love and support. It is not a scary live, bestie. I love a call for uprising. Hey, soul sister, yeah, call for uprising. Literally be like on it. Now, the first video I showed y'all is that I wanted to show y'all about the demons, okay? Because I needed y'all to see where it was the demon that came out of the crowd. Hey, my flower, y'all coming through. Look at y'all here for this commentary. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Jen. Y'all here for this commentary, so let me hurry up and go on and get into it and tell y'all why I'm so passionate about conspiracies. So with this live, I'm finna go deep down the rabbit hole. Okay, it ain't nothing to be scary about, especially when you know you looking for the truth. You've been waiting for this live, girl. I know y'all have. That's why I said, let me go ahead on and do this live for y'all. And then I come back later and then we do the mess. But right now, I'm going to get my conspiracy people out because I know that they've been waiting on me to do this video. So it's not fair for me to just do, hey, Sugar Plum, do all these other videos and then, do the B sector and then I don't, touch on Travis Scott and what the fuck is going on over there. Because y'all know it's a whole satanic ring that's going on that people is trying to like close their mind out of. Like they don't want to believe that this type of stuff is going on. But this is your first exposure that you guys is actually getting an understanding of, that you guys is getting to see. It's been going on. It's been going on in your music videos. Hey Kim, and I'm definitely gonna show y'all the music videos because a lot of y'all praise these people, but a lot of y'all do not be seeing the subliminals that these people be having in their videos. They love to distract y'all about with booty shaking and all other fucking dumb shit that be in their videos, but you don't pay attention to the background. You don't pay attention to the black and white checkerboard that be on the walls or the floor. You don't pay attention to Satan being in these people's videos. Y'all don't pay attention to a lot of them showing y'all that they sold to the devil and they went in here and what happened. A lot of y'all have not been paying attention. Now, some of y'all have, but a lot of people haven't. Yes, it is very real, Miss Young Sniper. You never let them listen to that BS. Hey, Southside Black Butterfly. Yes. So we gonna get into this. And the first one we're gonna do is this one right here. Because when a lot of people come out here and they go to talking about, oh my God, the conspiracy people be crazy, and I don't know what they be talking about. Because we tell y'all to pay attention to the things they put. Your television, visions. Okay, that is the real meaning of television. Okay, it tells lies and visions. It's there to brainwash y'all. A lot of y'all don't know that your TV is pretty much the MK Ultra device that is being used. That's easy to brainwash people, to manipulate people, because anytime the media comes out, hey Leo, and it was way more than 9 people died. Yes, it was way more than 10 people died. It was way more than 10. Okay, they still not telling y'all the accurate deaths, but it's way more than 10 people that has died. Okay, this whole entire concert was not something that people just felt like, oh, well, this was playing last minute and maybe this. No, this was playing way before time. Okay, this was playing and Travis Scott knew what the fuck he was doing. Now some of y'all don't want to believe it because y'all don't think that human beings intertwine with demons. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yes, you can intertwine with demons, especially when people is putting spells and rituals on you that you don't even know that you're going through. It's no different from how y'all know how witches act and how they be from watching Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and all these HBO, CNN, and all these motherfucking TV shows and shit. A lot of these people have the devil sign, like CNN and Fox News, but none of y'all pay attention to that. They literally have the devil sign on their thing, on their logo. They got the eye there, the eye. And if you guys don't know what the eye stands for, we're going to go down the rabbit hole so y'all can know what that eye stands for, because I don't think y'all know what the one eye stands for and what it actually means. I was waiting for you to tell my what happened. So, sister, can you say that again for me? It must have been on the same voodoo Dr. Danny Lay used. Nina, look at you, Nina. Oh, you peeping game with the Danny Lay and the baby. Oh, you peeping game. They ain't peeping game, Nina. They ain't peeping game. Here we go. This is our first one right here.
Something comes out of it where there's a major news story again about it. But I wanted to cover it again because there's a few things floating around. Some that's misinformation, of course, that the mainstream media is trying to push to discredit truthers. That has to do with The Simpsons. While there are some truths in the show with this Astroworld thing, there's people are using fan art and thinking it's actually from the show. So the mainstream media has picked up the story, of course, so they can run with it and crap all over conspiracy theorists, because that's what they have to do to condition the masses into dismissing people like us from ever speaking about certain topics, because they discredit us and say that we don't know what we're talking about. So I'm going to show you that in a second. Here's a few things, though, because a lot of people did really good videos on it, and I missed a few things in the beginning of my video. I think I did it the day it happened or the next day. So some people have come out with stuff since then that's really good. One of the things I didn't see was Sia on the other side on his stage. I mean, can you make it up, Sia on the other side, right? Nothing strange about that. Nothing. What's on the other side, Travis Scott? What's on the other side, right? And then, another.
And y'all, I could use a call for uprising videos, any of the videos. Hey, women empowerment. I could use any of the videos because I got permission to, so I ain't got to worry about getting flagged, no nothing. I don't think I probably do got to worry about is YouTube, but since I ain't big like the call for uprising, YouTube ain't gonna really fuck with me. Hopefully they don't, because they have been taking down his channels. Okay, been taking the bitches down. But anyways, I don't know what people was thinking when they saw this. See you on the other side. I don't know what they were thinking when they saw this. Maybe they thought, well, see you on the side to like, and then this is what get me with human beings, right? They never, hey Gigi, they never question nothing. Like they goes along with every little single thing, you know what I'm saying? They goes along with everything that the media like brings to them, no matter where it's at. They literally get sucked into the shit instead of them paying attention to shit. Like a lot of the fans that was going to this concert should have questioned, what do Travis Scott mean? See you on the other side. Can the production team, can his team, his assistant, Kylie Jenner, hey Trina B, hey Naturally. Like, what exactly do you mean, see you on the other side? Like, what do y'all think that means? Just from somebody be like, see you on the other side. Hey, Blondie Queen, welcome to the Intel Skirt. I'm usually cussing bitches out, but tonight I'm gonna be cussing out D-Vince and Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner and them people tonight. Okay, come on this drain and I'm down this rabbit hole and I'm excited because we get to talk about this shit. Okay, we get to talk about it. Y'all know I had to get my mind right to talk about this bullshit. So the other side is Houston. Hey, Queen Bunny. Hey, you got to chill. I am going to do this. This is what I'm going to do, right? So, we're going to do this.
Welcome, my dear. Thank you for your amazing support. I really appreciate it, guys. For all your likes, comments, good luck wishes, you are the best. Come on, let's get that 258
Okay, so let's do this real quick. Stop that real quick. Because we want to ask questions, right? We just don't want to go along with what these people tell us. We do want to have our own minds, right? So, hello, Get Right. Get Right. Hey, Mama Pat. And nobody talked about the South Side. Nobody talked about what happened at Puffy Stain. But, child, per usual. In American English, it is very common to hear people use this expression. But what actually does this phrase mean? See you on the other side can have a variety of meaning. But the most common meaning is when the speaker is trying to tell his listener that he will see them in the afterlife or the life after death. Let me make that be for y'all. Let me make that be.
one more order. Here we go, guys. 50 are among the bonus. Now let's get that bonus in the bonus space just for a good comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, with the power of NG Star. Oh my gosh.
Hey, sister. So if the concert goers, human beings, I'm gonna say human beings, because a lot of human beings is missing the point. You know that our words is very cursive. If a lot of you do not know that, English is the worst language to speak, according to the book of Enoch in the Bible. And the Shram and all those things, they all repeat the same thing. according to these scriptures, English is the most watery down language, which is why I understand why white people tries to make English be the first one ever, but it's not. The reason why English is the most watery down and the most debacle of all of the the speaking language that's in the world is because I gotta get my head wrapped around this shit. The reason why English is the worst is because English have a double meaning. It has a cursive meaning because you don't get to speak frankly into different languages when you're speaking African and Chinese and all these different types of language that you can speak. When it comes to English, it becomes cursive because English is like a double-edged sword. If you live by the sword, what you gonna do? You're gonna die by that sword, right? When you speak English, a lot of us do not know some of the things that we say can come back on us because we're speaking English not knowing that it's cursive upon us because of this language being cursive in itself. Because it is watered down. So it's easier to cast spells, which the demons know this. It's easier for them to cast spells on human beings. It's easier for them to get inside of human beings' minds because the English language allows for them to get inside of humans. And now that they have perfected that, they now can get inside of humans any other type of way. Okay? Cause I just wanted them to know. But what gets me is that a lot of human beings never question what the fuck Travis Scott meant. Hey Leslie, what the hell Travis Scott meant when he said, "See you on the other side." And as black folks, all of us know what the hell that meaning means. All of us know, whether you grew up in the church or not. We all know what a motherfucker says and what they mean when they say, "Oh, I see you on the other side." We done seen it in movies. A bitch going out there to fight war and be like, "Oh, going out there to fight some war," and like with Terminator. "Oh, I see you on the other side." Cause the bitch know they finna go die. A bitch know they finna be gone. So they be like, "I see you in the afterlife," cause I ain't finna see your ass no more, cause I'm finna go out here and, try to kill as many of these motherfucking robots that I can before they take me the fuck out. Hey, Dolly. That's what the fuck that meaning is. These people ain't do none of their research. They see because it's Travis Scott and they didn't come there. And let's not get this twisted because I think this is where the media and a lot of people getting this shit twisted. They didn't come there for Travis Scott. Travis Scott is a puppet just as well as Kylie Jenner is a puppet. But a lot of those supporters of his is mainly from Kylie Jenner. They know if he's there, she's going to be there. Because a lot of y'all don't know about the Kardashians, but them bitches is the highest of the high. And yes, I sure am gonna go deep down that rabbit hole. And this is where shit gonna get very weird. When y'all start realizing that they put blood on their face and they eat their placenta and all that shit. A woman don't eat her placenta. That's the nasty, gross ass shit. But we gonna look up why they eat the placenta, why they put blood on their face, and why they go and get baby penises and shit on their face to make them look younger. Oh, we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go very, very deep down that rabbit hole. So I advise you to get you your drink. Buy 3, 4, 5, 6 and I advise you get a couple of joints. Buy 3, 4, 5, 10 of those. Okay, buy at least 10 joints. You gonna motherfucking need when I get done telling y'all the real true shit. Now a lot of people be out here telling y'all the real true shit, but they came there for the highest rich of them all. She's the richest one of them all. Kylie was sacrificed out of them all because she was dating a grown ass man when she was a young girl. She's been ran through the industry. I hope y'all don't think that these girls that grew up in the industry, like the Kardashians, the Smith, like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, yes, them too. Why you think they in the relationship they in? Like, I don't think y'all understand how fucked up Hollywood really is and how these demons got them deep into this occult shit. So y'all talk about that occult shit in the B sector, but the true cult shit, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you how Satan can tell you why he run the shit that he does. I'm finna show you why he run the shit that he does. Because what a true cult is, I'm finna show you what the fuck a true cult is. Y'all out here worshiping these people. Y'all out here giving y'all energy to the baby and Danny and shit like that. Snatch that energy back. And what happened when all this is going on? What's funny? What's funny to me with the baby and Danny? First of all, I don't feel sorry for Danny, and this is a little side note that's thrown in there from this slide. I don't feel sorry for Danny at all, and I just need black women to burn them capes and stop out here. Hey, Empress. Hey, Doc and Lovely. I just need y'all to burn them capes and stop out here using your mommy card, your sympathy card for a woman who do not give a damn about you. Like, I don't understand, because y'all, it doesn't have nothing to do with race. Yes, it does have something to do with race. Did y'all forget the reason why she got canceled in the first place? Because she tried to down a black woman. And I didn't see any of you black women up in the art world. I ain't see nobody wanting to go beat a bitch ass and slap a bitch down, kick a bitch. I ain't see nobody over here singing and talking about having headaches and going through the motions. I ain't see that. Now, I know I had to go Ioki channel, and then y'all know I had to go to Paris channel. The ones who gonna give y'all a dose of y'all medicine and snap y'all back into life. Like, burn your fucking cape. She not our problem. I don't give a fuck what she going through. Yeah, she knew. And then what gets me is that y'all be getting mad at the women that put themselves in these predicaments. This is what the fuck they wanted to do. You don't think Danny didn't know she was finna go through that? I like, help me understand. Y'all ain't think she wasn't gonna go through that shit? This was a whole publicity stunt for her, for the baby tour, and the devil knows what the fuck he's doing. Okay, y'all feeding into that toxic shit that they keep spewing out to us. Don't feed into that shit. Mind your business. Mind your business, black women. Mind your motherfucking business. Let her deal with her problems with her baby daddy on her own. Because we as black women got to deal with our problems on our own. And the bitch don't give two fucks about us. You think that she'll give two fucks? If it was any of y'all black women that's out here trying to get her sympathy and then saying that you don't give a damn that it's not about race and all this stuff, you need to act like it's about race. You need to stop acting like that shit is not about race. It's amazing to me as black folks, y'all allow people to disrespect us, but be quick to snatch each other's throats. But y'all ain't out here quick to snatch a bitch throat. You know, a lot of bitches more mad. A lot of content creators. I'm talking about content creators all over YouTube. Pissed off, and these are black women I'm talking about. I don't see any of the baby's preference. Okay, I hear defending for Danny. I don't see them defending for her. I see black women. Oh my God, I feel for her, and I feel so sorry for her, and I just want to slap the baby, and I just, I can't believe the baby would do her like that and do the baby like that. The baby never kicked out the baby. You see how the hell the media can run with shit and y'all fall for it that quick? Where did y'all see in the video evidence that the baby said you and the baby get out? Or did the baby tell her that she get out? I ain't in damn time. I didn't damn time hear the baby tell her his daughter, to get the fuck out the house. I heard him say, Danny, you can go. And why is when these men want to get these, well, you know, childish motherfuckers want to, but at the end of the day, let me hush. How come when the man wants to get their children and they want to spend time with their children, then it's, oh, I'm not finna leave my baby here. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna leave my baby here. I'm not finna leave my baby with you. Well, why don't want to leave your baby with the daddy? Why you have some time for you? You want to sit and have the baby, and then y'all complain about how y'all have to have y'all kids up under y'all 24/7, and the daddies ain't out here helping y'all and shit like that. But then when y'all got the baby online telling the baby mama, because now time was the baby told to get the fuck out the house. This is what I mean by how y'all be getting brainwashed and sucked into the negativity that the media gives to y'all, and y'all don't even do no research. Y'all don't pay attention to stuff. You just goes off of what these people say to you, but not looking at the evidence that is giving to you. You're going off of word of mouth. You're not going literally off the video, because now she said it. And what gets me is that she said it. She said it out her mouth. But in the video, it was said, you get out. I didn't hear the baby say, you can get my child and both of y'all can get out of my house. I didn't hear that. I heard, Danny, you could go. I heard you could go. But I ain't hear him say, the baby can go. Child. You see how easily y'all fall into the trap? This is why I be making my conspiracy videos like this, and I kind of be going off on y'all, even though I be going off on y'all anyway. But this is why I tell y'all to pay attention mostly and question shit first. The girl was literally in the background. And I don't know if y'all don't know this or not, but people do stuff to make sure they can go viral, to make sure that it's putting money in their pockets. Danny not broke, okay? Danny just bought her parents a big ass mansion in DR. She not broke, okay? That's the excuse that she using to y'all as to why she wants to keep staying there with the baby. Because this shit is bullshit and they playing the game in y'all fucking face. While he dragging the fuck out of her, the bitch is smiling the whole time she getting motherfucking dragged. But yeah, here come motherfucking content creators. Oh my God, you could tell she was hurt and she going through depression because just look at her face. Where on her face was she was really sad? I saw smiles and giggling. That's what the fuck I saw. So I went to questioning like, this situation don't seem right. This situation really, really don't seem right. And then what doesn't even seem right even more is how they said that she got arrested. Now, y'all know the internet is known for doxing people, criminal records. Y'all remember when Portia got arrested? They made sure they pulled up Portia's record with her picture in jail and when she got arrested. Same with other celebrities that got arrested. What I find interesting is how come no one pulled up Danny's arrest record? Why don't I see her mugshot? They don't give a fuck about no future baby mamas. Mm-hmm. Why haven't the internet pulled that up? Anytime a celebrity get arrested, they pull up these mugshots. Why haven't they pulled up Danny's mugshot? Can y'all help me understand that? Hey, for real? That's all I'm trying to understand. I just want y'all to pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention. Because a lot of this shit is not accurate at all. And it's all fake and fucked up that children is being used like this. But when you working for the devil, anything goes. And that's also selling your soul to a whole bunch of millions of people that gets to drag and talk shit about you online. Even though they know they getting talked to online, talk shit about online. Ella, girl, don't do me. It is all a hoax. It is all a hoax. I also feel like too that the baby is also showing y'all what happens behind closed doors with black men and their preference. Because a lot of women, black women, I'ma say, feed into, and I know they hate that they feel like they don't feed into it. Y'all do feed into it. You feed into it because you think that they do treat their preference better than black women because they're in there marrying them or they're with them and they stay with them to raise their biracial children. That don't mean they ain't dogging them the fuck out. That don't mean they're not walking all over them. It does not mean that, especially when y'all know how black men are, right? You know, y'all been telling them. Y'all been telling them since forever. Y'all know. So how is that y'all know this about black men, but then let these preferences come into our community and how y'all thinking that they out here treated better? No, they're not out here treated better. See, what they doing is they're using these fake ass celebrities, movie stars, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, especially these black men and bitches like Danny, out here to trick y'all into believing that black men is out here loving on their preference and treating their preference like they're queens and shit, when really what they doing to their preference is the same shit they do to black women. Black men ain't gonna be shit. Okay, do I need to play Doja Cat? Y'all, so y'all can know when she said niggas ain't shit. Okay, she told y'all niggas wasn't shit. I'm just saying. She said, listen to your home girl. And we know she a biracial girl and she hates black men. She hates black men because see, her daddy wasn't in her life, even though her daddy was famous and all that stuff. But her daddy wasn't in her life. Her daddy was with her mama and left his preference to go out and have kids by black women and spread children all across the globe. You know, that's what black men do. I don't know why you black women be forgetting that, but I feel like y'all need to be reminded because they ain't telling y'all. And sometimes I feel like when some of these content creators that have a lot of supporters sit up here and they feed into the shit too. They feed into it. That's why when shit like this comes out, then it's a celebration. And it's like, what is it? What is the celebration for? Because to me, they've been treating their preference like this. Okay, the preference only felt like they was something because you as black women made them feel like they were. It wasn't because of the black men. It was because y'all made them feel like they were validated in the shit that was going on with the preference in the black men. But no, really and truly, they're treated way worse than black women is. That's just what I feel like people not understand. They're treated way worse. And then y'all get to see this. And now y'all can finally understand, like, okay, well, it's the same shit. Like, I thought it was greener on the other side. No, it wasn't greener on the other side. It's just that behind closed doors, it's not. But they hide it. They ain't gonna come out here and tell you until divorce happens, and then their preference is suing them for all their motherfucking money, and then they broke. Then when they get broke and shit, then now they want to go back to a black woman. Girl, did y'all see Rhonda comment? Girl, did Rhonda just say this dumb ass shit? Did y'all see this dumb ass shit? Girl, let me get back to my comment.
Other thing that I wanted to cover, in addition to the insanity that occurred there, was Kylie Jenner. Remember I talked about Kylie Jenner? She. I don't know what she identifies as, or he identifies. Anyway, I covered this on my backup channel October 9th of this year. Kylie Jenner is the mother of.
Oh, bitch. That's what I was supposed to show y'all first before I got into the Astro World bullshit. because homegirl on Halloween that everybody want to celebrate, giving praise to the demons and shit. And y'all wonder why I don't celebrate Halloween and all these motherfucking holidays. Okay, you indulging in pigeon holidays. I said pigeons, not pagan. Pigeons, pagans. It ain't no difference. Okay, you indulging in the shit that they want you. Hi, sassy. Okay, did you peep how many times Danny used the N-word in those videos? I sure did, and ain't nobody outraged about that. But they want to be outraged about the baby treating her like shit. But black folks ain't outraged about her and her brother going online saying the motherfucking N-word. That's the shit that got me pissed off. If I'm going to be outraged about some shit, I'm going to be outraged with how we as black folks think it's okay to get people passes to say the N-word. Because bitches would piss me off. I've been arguing. That's why I ain't been live for like a day or two. Because, bitch, I've been literally over there on the other side of YouTube where all this drama been going on with Danny and the baby, cussing black women out, going back and forth with them. And then not only cussing them out and going back and forth with them, but bitches that sitting up there ignoring the simple fact that Danny and her brother them out here saying the N-word like it's okay for them to do. I be everywhere when on YouTube. And I was literally over there, well, not everywhere. But where there's drama, I be. I was literally over there. I can tell you a few of them. Jessie Wu, Kiki Palmer, Ari, who else? The T page, the T blog. All of them was on their live giving this girl fucking sympathy. And then, hey, Dovey, and then in the comments, okay, that's where the bullshit pissed me off, is in those comments with black women. Bitch, I'm like, I got time today to argue with y'all hoes in these motherfucking comments. I need to slap y'all hoes back in reality, okay? I'm not doing this with y'all. Stay y'all ass on motherfucking code, okay? Do not be giving this bitch sympathy because she's a new mom. What the fuck they got to do with you? They don't give y'all, nobody don't give us black women sympathy. Why can't y'all understand it? Where the fuck was this outrage when he punched a black woman in her shit? Fuck out of here. Hey, ODS. Hey, the drill. Hey, Aston. What was the Jessie Woos and the Kiki Palmers? And I love Kiki Palmer. But where the hell was y'all when he punched a black woman in her face? No, I ain't hear nothing. Crickets. How'd you let her? Come on. So y'all don't like it, but I go to telling y'all this bullshit. Because y'all know I'm going to tell it to you. Facts. Now, I even had to go at Harley Q. And she's my Scorpio sister. But I had to let Harley Q know. I'm like, listen, Harley Q. Don't be doing her. Hey, Jay. Don't be doing her, okay? We not. I knew you gonna drop that hoe. Yeah, she is the mother of demons, bitch. Please. Girl, look at her. Girl, look, she is on the defense. Now, since you on the defense, Harley Q, I need you to hit the link. We gonna call her out today. We call her out today to be fat, okay, Fredo? We call her out. Okay, me and Harley got some true beef going on just for y'all. No, this is a conspiracy / beef sector live, okay? Because see, she done dropped down. I had to literally argue with Harley Q in the motherfucking comments about burning her cake. Y'all know it. Hold on, let me go. Hold on, y'all. Let me be messy real quick. Let me be motherfucking messy. Because shit, you know what? Hold on. Let me be messy. Sure is. Child. Go be messy real quick. Because she was not trying to hear what I was talking about. Because she was not trying to hear me. I'm like, Harley, you can't be serious. Like, you just can't be serious right now. You just can't. Hold on. She better not have deleted this motherfucking there it goes. Because bitch is not deleted, okay? It is not deleted. Hold on. Look at this comment, y'all. I said burn her cape, not cake. Cape. Okay? Y'all know I'm tongue twisted and tied. Don't do me today. Okay? She need to burn her cake too. Meaning burn the white cake. We don't well, black folks don't eat white cakes. Burn your white cake, Harley. Burn the white cake. Okay, since y'all want to know what I mean, this is what I mean. She needs to burn her white cake because black folks don't eat white cakes. Okay? That's what the fuck I'm saying. That's what it mean, Allie. There you go. Girl, don't do the okay, because look. Y'all know I be getting fashioned by this shit. Yeah, it's not because I really know this bitch was out of grown bed. Thank you, Ella. Hey, I'm phenomenal Scorpio and Dunamis boy. Hey, y'all. Like, thank you. How the hell you gonna be outraged about that baby? This bitch, first of all, I eat white cake. Look, black folks ain't eating no white cakes. Okay, burn your white cakes, bitch. We only eat chocolate and strawberry. We do not eat no white cakes. Bitch, we even eat vanilla cakes. But we don't eat no all white cake. Harley needs to burn the white cake. Okay, burn it, Harley. Burn that bitch to the ground. Bitch, I need you to burn that shit to the ground, okay? But no, what I was saying is she needs to burn her cape. Hey, Trish. And stop trying to save motherfuckers who don't need to be saved. That's what I'm telling her. This is her. Hold on. I gotta blow it up so y'all can see why I was like, this some bullshit. Like, look at this shit. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. Y'all see this? Do y'all see? Where you go, Harley? Where did you go? Hey, Gwen. Kate never did anything to anyone. Sister, we don't eat no white cakes. Bitch, do they even have a white cake? I'm just saying. Girl, let me stop. Y'all making me be goofy right now, okay? We being serious. Stop it and tell us. Look at this shit that Harley did. I just want to square up. And Harley, my husband laughed too when he read your comment. My husband bust out laughing when he read your comment too. He was like, "Oh, itty bitty bitch." That shit was funny. Hey, bitch, Jay, because I was like, I feel bad because white cake is my favorite. Oh no, don't do that, girl. It's not, Dolly. It's not a good cake. Black folks don't eat white cakes. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about, and I stand by that. I ain't. Black folks don't eat white cakes. Don't eat no vanilla cakes. We eat chocolate, lemon, strawberry, even jelly cakes. Jelly cakes is brown, but we do not eat no all white cake. I don't give a damn what y'all say. She said, I'm too high for this. She said chicken nugget. Girl, I know your Popeyes thigh head ass is not talking, Harley. Don't do that. She said, I ain't clean either. She says that she wants to square up with the baby. And I'm like, I know this heifer did not just say she wanted to square up with the baby. And then look at I Am Just Peachy. I Am Just Peachy, girl. Because we're going to get into these comments. Do y'all see what it says? This is what I Am Just Peachy said, and I'm slow, so I'm not reading that shit. Okay? Y'all better read it yourselves, because I'm not reading it. I sure not. I ain't even finna try. Fuck all that. I tried to read what the on the other side mean, but hell no, I'm not reading all that. Read it and I'll give y'all 2 seconds. 1 minute. No, Dolly. You see what you just said? My wedding cake is white chocolate and pink champagne. Your cake is still gonna be chocolate at the bottom with the white cream. I'm talking about an all white cake. It's literally being white. That's what I'm talking about. With the white cream. I'm not reading shit. Look at it. See what it says. I Am Just Peachy said. Because I'm not reading nothing. Y'all won't set me up today. Nope, not happy, Harley. Y'all ain't doing it today. Come on, let's go down. Let's go. Girl, what's going on? Okay. Girl, is they fucking up my live? I think they're gonna be coming for me, y'all. They got me buffering and shit. Do y'all see this shit? Leave me alone. I'm just speaking in terms. None of this shit I'm saying is true as far as with Travis Scott. Do not come fucking with me. Okay? None of this shit I'm saying is accurate. I'm just giving out conspiracies, okay? Hell wrong with y'all. Ooh, y'all not finna make me read this. Can somebody come up here and hit the link? Where's Amit Brown? No, y'all tripping. Not tonight. I'm going down the rabbit hole and I'm not trying to do all this fucking reading. Hell wrong with y'all. This is not school for me. Everything is alleged that I am saying. Everything is alleged. I do not know this for sure. I'm just speaking out of turn. Okay, so please leave me alone and don't come messing with me in my videos and thinking that I'm telling these people the truth. I'm just speaking out of turn. Okay, I'm just saying. So y'all not gonna come hit this link and read it? Why Jada? Cause I ain't finna read this shit. Hell no. Bitch, no. I ain't smart for this. Well, I can't read. My comprehension skills is off. Okay, I smoke too much. Fuck out of here. Thank you, whoever came to hit this link. Girl, Rhonda, I ain't asked anybody else but Rhonda.
Yeah. Thank you, whoever came. No, for Zariel. Girl, Rhonda, I ain't asked anybody else but Rhonda. Yeah. Okay. I'll click off. You should show me how to leave.
You said you gonna come up here and read it. That's what you're going to do?
No, I said show me how to leave so I can hear your chat. Because you be tripping.
How do I be tripping, Rhonda?
Okay, I was going to tell you about the white cake and white people.
I don't even want to go into the white cake and white people, Miss Rhonda. I'm trying to get somebody to read this comment on the screen that's right here. Okay, now, Miss Rhonda, now you sound fucking up.
Okay, what'd you say?
There you go, Miss Rhonda. There you go. Okay, can y'all see it now? Can y'all see it now? Who y'all pisses me off for trying to make me read stuff? I can't even front. I am embarrassed for both of them. I have to agree with Mimi, his first mother of his children. Churn, because it ain't children, it's churn. That Danny needs to stop projecting her insecurities at any persons involved in his life. We all saw Danny lash out publicly with that yellow bone debacle. That screamed she was intimidated by black women. To me, Danny is simply receiving a nearly, she said, heartily. Girl, let me blow this up, because this is small for me too. Receiving a heartly dose of her own medicine. And frankly, these low life I said these low life lessons. I'm gonna leave it like that. And frankly, these low life lessons are things her mother should be discussing with her. There you go. We ain't gonna say frankly these life lessons. No, bitch, it's low life. Cause this is some low life ass shit. Girl, what the fuck? Oh. Hold on. Cause I think I did that wrong. Yes, I did. Hey, bless. How come Harley Q? I am talking about the baby in his actions. Here we go. He need the smoke. Regardless of her skin color or whatever she has said towards the black women. I think she meant black women, not black men. I think she meant black women. I think they both done. The first BM baby mama towards baby mama. Okay, towards the baby mama. Girl, y'all know I'm slow. Girl. I think they both dumb. The first baby mama was just dumb way longer. This man literally saw her feeding her child and asked her to leave. The child is an extension of her. He couldn't wait until the morning. He couldn't wait until the morning. It's what Harley said. Harley said He couldn't wait until the morning. Bitch, I got it now. Posting pics of the child out of spite. Calling her a side chick all of a sudden, although they have years of history and pics to follow. Harley said, posting pics of the child out of spite. Calling her a side chick out of all of a sudden. Although they have years. Okay, she said although they have years of history and pics to follow. 2 women pregnant at the same damn time. Stylist just came out and said that she messed with him and he booked his first BM to do her hair days later. This is what the fuck this bitch said. Girl, I was like, is she serious right now? It's like, is she... Let me finish. We've all been done before and have to go through things fully to know our work. Yellow bone or brown, they both in the same position. And why nobody drugged the baby when he said in the song he wanted a yellow bone? It really came out his mouth. And what I said to Harley was this. I am just peachy. Just said 100 and left it like that. This is what I said. Harley, this is not our problem, Harley. You need to burn that damn cape. And yes, it's about skin tone because she made it that way. Y'all getting mad at a man for something she allowed him to do. This is what this bitch said, and I just lost it. Okay, I lost my whole marbles. Okay, I was like, I gotta numb. Okay, I had to go into that mode with her. What, Kate? You read what you wanted to. You right. He did do what they allowed, but watching a man disrespect women ain't ever okay with me, regardless of what kind of woman it is. We can really discuss Danny thinking she would be different from how he did the rest, but I want to talk about his ass first.
Right now, get 20% off custom crafted dentures. Book today at aspendental.com.
What, Kate? You read what you wanted to. You right. He did do what they allowed. But watching a man disrespect women ain't ever okay with me. Regardless of what kind of woman it is, we could really discuss Danny, thinking she would be different from how he did the rest. But I want to talk about his ass first. See, this is where me and Harley have this beef, okay? This is where me and her have this beef. If a woman gonna allow a man to disrespect her, why are you getting upset? Because what gets me is when they was in that live and she talked about how he was mad about her sending a plan B to the house. But then when it went to you, the side chick and all this shit, then she went to say, what are you talking about? You just nutted at me last night. What are you talking about? But didn't you say that you got a plan? You getting the plan B so that he, you know, he won't be doing that to you and all this stuff, and then doing it to other women, but then bragging about how he came in you last night. So why the sympathy again? See, I can't have sympathy for women that don't have sympathy for black women. Okay? Because when Mimi responded, then all these black women want to get in their motherfucking feelings. Oh my God, I can't believe you doing this to this girl and kicking her while she down. Bitch, didn't she kick her while she was down? Y'all don't know what Mimi was going through when she made that yellow bone is what he want. It's what he want, is what he want. The fuck? The fuck? The shit was disrespectful not only to his baby mama, but the shit was disrespectful to all the black women because we knew what the fuck that hoe meant when she said that bullshit. And just because the baby pulled her head up, that doesn't mean that she goes and take that shit and she runs with it. Y'all want to hold black women accountable. Y'all need to be holding these preferences too fucking accountable. The bitch knew what she was doing. The bitch purposely got pregnant by the baby, knowing how the baby is. I can't feel sorry for no. I don't feel sorry for Mimi neither. And Mimi told y'all not to feel sorry for her because she know what it is with the baby. So I ain't even mad at her because the bitch did say when she responded, she know her role. That's what Mimi said out her mouth. And a lot of black women is like Mimi. The ones that was in her motherfucking comments talking shit to her or on videos talking shit to her is the same bitches that's in the same boat with her. But since they business not put out in social media, they can talk shit to her. But what gets me is that y'all want everybody to feel some type of sympathy and empathy for this woman who don't give a fuck that you black women gets dragged and dogged the fuck out. Pregnant at all. She didn't give 2 fucks. So why are you giving 2 fucks? And why the fuck is you mad at the baby or something that women is allowing the baby to do to them? She allowed the baby to do that. And people keep talking about, oh, he went live on her phone. No, she went live on her own phone to air out the baby of kicking her out, and then said kicking her and the baby out of the house, which that was a lie. It was just her. She was getting kicked out. Okay? Plenty of women get kicked out. Pregnant black women get kicked out of the house all the time. Shit, black men don't never come back when after they done had their babies and don't even want to spend time with their motherfucking children and shit. Fuck out of here. And do you think a bitch like her gives 2 fucks? That's happening to you? No, because she thinks that she is more valued than you are. She's more better than you are because she's a yellow bone, which she's not a fucking yellow bone because yellow bones is for light-skinned black women. They got 2 black parents, not for no biracial woman and not for no non-black woman. But they want to take shit that's ours and make it theirs. That's all I'm saying about it. It's to let her people, let the non-black women defend for her. And what's interesting is none of these women is defending for her. It's black women. That's all I'm saying. But y'all, let's get back to what we were talking about. Okay? Let's get back to this Travis Scott bullshit. Harley, you don't need to have sympathy for women who don't know their worth. They need to know their worth on their own, especially when they don't like you as a black woman. She ain't gonna have no sympathy for you. So why you giving her sympathy? Put that shit aside. Fuck her. Stay your ass on cold and not worry about you having sympathy for bitches that don't have sympathy for you. Just saying. Okay.
Travis Scott's children. I don't know if they're on, I really don't know or care if they're on or off again, but it's important to know this because the Kardashian family is a family that's constantly surrounded by blood, death, satanic occult stuff because they're high-ranking Armenian witches like I covered in my first video.
Chromebooks are seriously easy to set up, right out of the box. Just sign in with your Gmail and bam! All your files are right there. Now get after it, because you're good to go. Switch to setting up the easy way. Switch to Chromebook.
Watch live TV from 85 plus top channels with YouTube TV. Try it free.
This was a video where she's literally doing a bloodbath. And of course, they link it to, well, Nightmare on Elm Street because it's October, because that's what they want to do. So in case anybody actually calls them out for just like, you know, because this has everything to do with makeup, right? Covering yourself in red liquid like blood. Is this what girls are doing now? Covering their body? I mean, what? Well, they tell you it has to do with a makeup brand. It doesn't. It has to do with blood sacrifice. So this came out right around the date that I published it on October 9th. It came out in the beginning of October. And again, she was in attendance. Has a child with him. It was on her mother's 66th birthday celebration. They were having a big party for on her 66th. So you get the numerology there, which is obvious numerology. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. And then you had her, of course, doing this blood-like ritual, covering herself in the blood at this event where, well, we saw what happened to the people at the show. And it's unfortunate a lot of people went into cardiac arrest and things like that. And the show continued, you know, people were saying that the show continued on. They didn't cancel it quick enough and he wasn't paying attention. I mean, these are things that they all do on purpose. Okay. We know how they operate. We know how the occult works. Nobody should be surprised. Now, this is the other thing I wanted to cover about The Simpsons. We all know that The Simpsons constantly have predictive programming, right? We've seen the thing with the towers in New York covered. And other shows, of course, other cartoons have covered, you know, the thing in Boston. We've seen The Simpsons with Trump, showing Trump, you know, becoming the president. We've seen, you know, the Virgin Atlantic guy going up into space, going up into Mars. We've seen stuff with, you know, all these things that they've shown on here because this is how they work, right? They know this stuff and they prep people for it. Like I've said a million times, this is sigil magic. So they wanted people to take this photograph and run with it and say, look, they showed them going into Astral and then piece together these pieces from episodes where there actually was a trampling. And there was actually, you know, this newspaper article from 1992 where Batboy accurately predicts Final Four. That's because back then, for those of you who weren't old enough to remember, the Inquirer, I believe it was, which is, you know, probably more truth in the Inquirer than there is. No, there's not. There is more truth in the Inquirer than there is on CNN. Ran a story about a Batboy. And again, I covered it with his album cover, or at least the image he was using on his YouTube videos where the true dystopia is here. When the end arrives, it's really the beginning, right? So, of course, there's symbolism with this stuff. And then The Simpsons showing it. Now, does that mean that The Simpsons predicted anything? No, of course not. But people were creeped out by it because they saw that, you know, they remembered this episode, apparently. I mean, I don't sit and watch The Simpsons, but a lot of people pointed it out online. And then, of course, like I said, they wanted this picture of them entering through the mouth, like you saw at Astroworld, was photoshopped in 2018 from somebody who was a fan of Travis Scott's. And people saw that and they said The Simpsons, no, they knew it because they put in these clips of Bart being at the concert. And then there was kind of like an uprising, so to speak. No cliche there, no pun intended. And, you know, everybody kind of tramples on top of one of the kids that's there with Bart. So the media they didn't go, you know, crazy over it. It's not like it's, you know, but I mean, it is all over the place. New York Post, you know, CNN, a lot of these fake outlets want to cover this stuff when it happens because they go, look, they took a Photoshop photo and they used it and they said that there's a conspiracy. See, these people don't know what they're talking about. So that's why you got to be careful when you see stuff like this. I don't blame anybody out there for doing that if they actually truly believe that. And I do believe that they did. Because why would anybody, you know, who would be making fan art? I mean, I don't know. I guess people do that stuff. I feel like I make fun of too many things. You should see me out in public. It's really just get me look at people watching to make fun of everything. But I mean, anyway, people are making this type of fan art, and a lot of people don't realize that. So I wanted to cover that and let people know, since they're doing that and they're doing it to discredit anybody with the truth. And of course, it comes out after a lot of people like myself and other really good channels who are way better than me came out with videos, and they were showing this stuff. They were showing the the stuff with souls that he said before and talked about. Showing the what it was showing on the screen. Obviously, the flames just going up and looking like hell on earth at this place. And of course, I wanted to point out in this video showing you that thing with Kylie Jenner, because I don't believe I put it in my last video, but I did mention how the Jenners and the Kardashians have the connections with all this stuff, right? From Khloe with Lamar, Kim with Kanye, with the ritual they just did. I covered it 2 months ago with the Black Mass that had Marilyn Manson there. I mean, you can't make up how connected these people are, and then the things that surround them, right? It's really insane. So she happens to do this bloodbath ritual where they come out and they go, it's for Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street. When, first of all, Nightmare on Elm Street's like what, 40 years old at this point? It came out in the 80s. I mean, 40 years old? I mean, I don't even know if Robert Englund, the guy who played Freddy Krueger, is alive. But of all the things she picked that, she probably wasn't even old enough to see the movie when it came out. But no, she wasn't even alive. But she just happens to pick that. But this doesn't even reference, Freddy Krueger. You think of Freddy Krueger, you think of the long hand with the nails, right? That's what everybody thinks of. This is just her dripping in blood, dripping off her hand, coming out of her mouth, her body covered in it. Can't even show all the pictures because, of course, YouTube will allow this on YouTube. They have Kylie to post it. But me, they'll say that I'm putting up XXX type imagery, right? So that must have been a coincidence as well, right? That's what we're all supposed to believe. Everything is just a giant coincidence. Well, for the naive fools, it is. But for us, it's not. So you saw what happened at Astroworld. I wanted to cover it again for you. And again, I want to remind everyone, this video with Kylie Jenner is on my backup channel. I'll leave it linked below. I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't. I go into greater detail about the actual bloodbath. This is a satanic, if you're somebody who's new to this stuff, the satanic baptism, they do baptisms in blood, whether it's animals or humans. Of course, they don't want to tell, everyone denies it. And they're like, we don't do that kind of stuff. We're atheists. We don't believe in the devil. Huh? Absolutely, that makes sense. But you're the satanic church and satanic, sure. And I was born at 4 p.m. today. Okay? Yeah, no. That's what they want you to think, and that's what they want to tell you. So I go into detail about that in the video. So it's linked up below. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell while you're over there. Like I said earlier, this channel is one strike away from termination. So if you like to watch the content all the time, check it out. And again, you can check out the website at callfornuprising.com. I highly recommend you join. You don't have to worry about what you say over there, within reason, of course. But I mean, I could do videos and I could say whatever I want. And, the stuff people are posting, again, from their towns, what they're seeing going on around them. People are posting stuff from their grocery stores, showing the lack of stuff on the shelves, showing Soylent products, all sorts of stuff. People are posting experiments that they're doing on, the blood of people who have taken a potion and showing some of that, that soft metal. So there's a lot of good stuff over there. And it's important that people join it. So if you can, please do so now. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much for your support. God bless all of you and your families.
Now, investigators are hoping that
Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to find the other video that I was looking for with the Travis Scott, and I found it. So, and I had to find the timestamp because all that other stuff with the assistant coming out and exposing Travis, that's not what we be talking about.
On about the theft of sessions, assault, and all the lies that he's told in his career.
How many times did you lie?
But this Travis thing gets darker and darker. And look, I do try not to be a conspiracy theorist because I be thinking that a lot of things are coincidences, so I try to stay away from them.
I never say anything. Everybody got their thing.
But it's not going to stop me from reporting on it from time to time when I do get a chance. In the previous video, I did say, so the who knows what lies beneath the surface, the true dystopia is here, the when the end arrives, it's really the beginning, hits different. And this whole dystopia thing threw me for a loop. Dystopia means an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. But here's what the social media conspiracy theorists quickly realized as soon as the egg victims reportedly died on Friday.
They keep itching at my spit, I'm diabolical, you feel me?
And they're really mind-blowing, so I do advise viewer discretion from this point forward for the sensitive ones. People are watching and attending huge rituals disguised and described as art. Caption, Travis Scott, this isn't art. It's demonic Satanism ritual on the crowd. This person posted 8 flames for 8 dead people. COVID wasn't attending this event.
I'm a transgender woman, and my dream was always to be loved and be accepted.
Ask your healthcare provider if Biktarvy is right for you.
Wow. Mind-blowing.
It felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like, shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like, that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like, people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. It was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like, God really showed me, like, you know, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real. Like, so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies. It was so wicked, bro. Like, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, put nothing on Travis Scott and call him Illuminati, call him no devil worship, but that's what the fuck it was, bro. We really went to a concert in hell, bro. You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you. It was like literally no room for you to lift your chest up and breathe. Like, you couldn't move. You couldn't breathe, bro. Just by the good fucking grace of God, I was in the front, so they helped me out. Any parents watching this shit, I would advise you to not send your mothers and kids to no Astro Fest. Let their ass stay at home. That shit was not fun. It was scary as fuck. Don't go.
And this user named Zavazali posted these pictures and said, who was the one who designed these theme parks? So absolutely no one can see the bigger connection. Be careful because this may be much more ancient than you think, forever leading those who are unaware and with no understanding into the mouth of Moloch. And if you got more time today, check out what this conspiracy theorist posted. For those who are into it, it might be worth the read.
So at the beginning of his set, Travis Scott came out in the likeness of a flaming angel or a bird, possibly. Either way, still sus, and I still give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know laced drugs were being injected or given to people at that concert. There's no way you know. A lot of those deaths could be accounted for through the trampling and the suffocation when they're in those mosh pits. I can also say too that he turned on his music when someone was like straight up passed out in the middle of his set. Like, made sure paramedics got him out before he kept going.
Now, what gets me is the shirt. And what I don't understand is how people did not notice the shirt. They didn't notice the shirt at all. No one noticed the shirt. No one noticed the shirt. Bitch, what? Okay, I gotta stop this one. Because I gotta get these videos down before I can get my commentary. Okay.
Shit, like, and what was so crazy, like people were
This the
screaming help,
important part.
trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like, help. The whole crowd was just going like, help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro.
So it's your self-proclaimed Cinema Shogun here. And all of the videos and interviews coming out of Travis Scott's Astroworld concert are absolutely heartbreaking. And the first-hand accounts of what actually went down are terrifying, to say the least. And that one video of Travis Scott sitting there and singing while he watched them carry off the lifeless body of a teenager absolutely enraged me and pissed me off. I'm still pissed off at the moment while I record this video. But after looking through countless videos and accounts of what transpired, there's this one first-hand account that really stuck out to me the most. And it stuck out for various reasons. For one, I can tell that this kid has
Okay, so when I first got there, that's when Master P was performing. It wasn't that many people there, so I had went, you know, I got in the crowd. We was probably like in the middle of the crowd, but we was way in the front. And as everything was happening, I just felt like I was being crushed and like I couldn't breathe, and I almost like literally passed out. Like I felt like I was about to like collapse. So I started screaming and shit. So that's when like the people, they seen me just because of the fact that I was in front. So they had pulled me out, you know what I'm saying? And then I had got out and I had just stood around, like not in the crowd no more. But that was during the daytime. So look, let me tell you something. Look, all right, so this is when Travis Scott is about to hit the stage. All right. Something in my mind told me don't get in the crowd due to the fact of what happened to me earlier that day, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Master P, you know, audience and whatnot. So look, Travis Scott about to perform. It's probably like 100,000 plus people, you know, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, just standing around in the barricades, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as bad, but something told me don't stand in the barricade. I sat on the side, you see what I'm saying? I went all the way to like the end of the line, and I was like right there on the barricade, but I sat like, you know, like took a seat on it so I wouldn't be in the crowd like that. But I kid y'all not, bro. As soon as Travis Scott started, like as soon as he started, like all the flame, the fire, the fucking like the Phoenix and all that shit, and then he popped out, started going crazy, and like I'm telling you, as soon as he started going crazy, like the whole crowd started raging and shit. Everybody just screaming, help, help, help. Mind you, I'm sitting on top of the fence. So I'm looking down on everybody and I'm seeing all this shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers reaching and they crying. I'm trying to pull people out. So look, in the middle, it's a VIP section. Like different celebrities and people who pay like thousands of dollars to sit in VIP section. I'm pulling people out and I'm trying to pull them into that VIP section. That's where like people was pulling people in so they can breathe. So the people in the damn VIP section, they getting mad, talking about why the fuck you pulling people over here in our section. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, about to lose their motherfucking lives. You know what I'm saying? So I pull out this one boy. This boy, he probably like 14 years old. This is a little bitty teenager, bro. This one lady, I kid you not, in the fucking VIP section, literally put her hands on this boy and assaulted this boy and started hitting him like, didn't I tell y'all don't jump the fuck over? So I end up screaming, I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is you to tell somebody what the fuck they can do? Like, bitch, this ain't your motherfucking concert, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about what motherfucking ticket you paid for. Like, these people need some fucking help. So I'm helping people.
When this was going on and he was telling the story, yes, he said 100,000, but it was 50,000 people there. Okay, it was 50,000 people there. So yes, he exaggerated when he said it was 100,000. But what he really meant, what you gonna say in when he gets in more into the story, that it was 50,000 people that was there, and he seen all those dead bodies. Now I'm over this shit. Is we were told 8 people died and a few more in critical condition. But all this demon shit when his concerts are always, this makes my antenna go up. So I'm over this shit. You said that it's a narrative to spin on a black man. See, this is why I be like, check it out when it comes to the evidence that be put into y'all faces, and then y'all still find some type of way to make these people be the victims of their own demise. What I'm saying is, we were told 8 people died and a few more in critical condition. But all of this damn demon shit when his concerts are always like this, make my antenna go up. And you do know at all of those concerts, there have been issues at those concerts. And that Travis Scott have been giving warnings at those concerts. You think at those concerts people didn't get hurt? I'm over this shit. People got paralyzed at his concerts. People got beating at his concert. The man literally encouraged someone's child to jump off a fucking building. So your antenna is going up about some shit that's being spun on Travis Scott. But when you look at Travis Scott concert yourself, you will literally see all the demonic shit that is going on in the fucking concert. I'm still... Oh, girl, no. And it's not just him with these concerts that do this. It's all of the celebrities that y'all worship do this. Some of them got more power than others. The thing is, Travis Scott has the power, but it didn't go as planned as they thought. It backfired. That's the problem. It backfired. Kylie Jenner is losing a whole lot, to the point where she's deleting comments on her brand website and social media, and she's deleting comments from off of her social media. These people is not innocent in the shit that they cause, along with the people that's going along with the shit that they cause. Like for that security guard to sit there and lie to y'all and the medical people that, that he was stuck with a needle. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little distracted with this movie, because this movie right here is with a demon in it, a river demon and stuff. Y'all, let me watch that shit. Child, let me finish, because some of y'all is so disconnected from the world. Okay, just because his concerts was always like this, that doesn't mean that it's okay. His concerts before this was tragedies, and he did not listen to the warnings that were given to him by the police and people at these festivals and concerts, telling him if he do not stop the demonic shit that he's doing to his fucking supporters, someone is going to end up dying, or many people is going to end up dying. And as you see, he didn't listen, and now the Astro World concert was festival, you see, turned into a death show. Many people lost their lives. A fucking 9-year-old just died. And all you can sit here and say is that all this demonic shit, when his concerts are always like this, makes my antenna go up. But him sacrificing these people's life at his concert don't make your antenna go up. You're not questioning that. You didn't see the burning phoenix on the stage before he came out. You didn't see the eyeball moving in the back, where it literally looks like a whole motherfucking what the shit's called, because you made me forget what the damn a portal. A whole portal on the stage sucking the humans. You didn't see his fucking shirt where the humans go through this portal and demons comes out. You didn't see none of this shit at the concert. So you think that people just making this up and saying that it's demonic because it's a black man? It ain't just him. It's all of the celebrities, black, white. It's all of them. This don't got shit to do with black men. Girl, I swear, this is why I feel like I be wasting my time with some of y'all.
I'm pulling people out, and like it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to get them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning them black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like stay away from that shit, bro. Like that shit not for you, because like he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like for real. Like so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in, and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me. And the shit got so bad, I was sitting on top of the gate. I was pulling so many people in, helping so many fucking people, and people screaming, crying, trying to ask for my help. I got so overwhelmed, I jumped down and I ran out that bitch and I left, bro. Like this shit really happened tonight, and a lot of people, they, you know, hearing this shit, but like, watch tomorrow, y'all gonna see this shit was no fucking joke. Like this shit really happened. So many people got injured, so many people died.
I'm over this shit. A 9-year-old should not be at a Travis Scott concert. But a 9-year-old does not deserve to lose their lives because they did not know, or the people that was there, because they did not know that they were dealing with a ritual. But they knew that they were dealing with something that was demonic. And what gets me is when people question these people's experience. Like you were there. You were not there. They were there. These are the things that they went through. They saw people dying. They also saw how humans wasn't being humans. Do you know what it's like to be in a crowd that is of 50,000 people and everybody is trampling each other? People can't breathe, and then you see a lot of dead bodies around you. Not only do you see a whole lot of dead bodies, but everybody is panicking and freaking out. And then you have human beings that's there, act like they ain't even got a soul and not giving a fuck that they see people is being stumped all over, like the 9-year-old boy who got stumped all over and then he ended up dying. It's still not his fault. He didn't deserve for his soul to be taken from him because he decided to go with his father to a concert that was at a festival. Do you hear what you're saying? And this is why these people continue to do the demonic shit that they do and consume souls as much as they can, because they will always have people like you always acting like they are the victims and then blame the true victims. Not now time did I see you call out Travis Scott for anything him and his production team did to his fucking supporters, but yet you're coming at the victims who have lost their fucking lives. That's not okay. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. It's not okay for a child or an adult to lose their life to something they thought was supposed to be fun but turned deadly and demonic. They didn't sign up for it, which is why everybody went the freaking the fuck out when it clicked into their minds that they were all dealing with a demonic energy. It's not just this person who came out and said it. There's multiple people who have came out and told the same stories. Some was a little different and some was the same, but what they sure make sure, okay, because you got me all discombobulated. What they really made sure that we know is that the shit was demonic. It was something that they never experienced and went through themselves. They knew that there was a demon amongst them. And for y'all to sit up here and say, well, this been going, no, it has not been going on as far as people dying at concerts and experience shit like this. No, it has not. Stop giving them excuses all the fucking time. Stop giving them excuses, okay? Can you give the fucking 9-year-old mother and father an excuse? Can you give the 22-year-old who died and all the other people who died, family members, a fucking excuse? And you have the 22-year-old girl mother on live crying, upset because she feels guilty as it is that she allowed her daughter to even go to it, even though her daughter is a grown-ass woman. Do not do that to the fucking victims, because at the end of the day, they're the victims. They didn't know that they were going to something that was going to be demonic. If all those 50,000 people knew that it was going to be a satanic ritual going on at this concert, none of them would never even came. This is why they use this shit as a form of art and act like and tell y'all that, oh, this is art. This is just art. Worshiping the devil and the demons and stuff. Oh, that's just for art. That's all that is. No, the fuck it's not. It's called lies. It's called spells. It's called the MK Ultra, if you didn't fucking know. And do I need to pull up the MK Ultra so that you can see that that shit is fucking real? Because people like you that thinks that the MK Ultra device is not even real, and that bitch been real for a long motherfucking time, just like cloning. But bitch, I'm finna get into the cloning because a lot of y'all don't think cloning exists. But the shit exists, okay? It's been exist a long time ago. But I'm gonna help y'all out with it though. Hold on.
That shit was so fucking wicked. Like, it was so wicked, bro. Like, I'm not trying to, put nothing on Travis Scott and call him Illuminati, call him no devil worship. But that what the fuck it was, bro. We really went to a concert in hell, bro. You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you. It was like literally no room for you to lift your chest up and breathe. Like, you couldn't move. You couldn't fucking breathe, bro. Just by the good fucking grace of God, I was in the front, so they helped me out. But I knew, and I even told people at nighttime, I said, bro, once the sun go down and the main stage open up, I said, bro, do not go to that fucking the middle of that fucking crowd, because at nighttime nobody will be able to hear you, nobody will be able to see you. Something bad gonna happen, bro. And exactly like that, a lot of bad shit happened. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people got hurt. So any parents watching this shit, I would advise you to not send your motherfucking kids to no fucking Astroworld Fest. Let their ass stay at home. That shit was not fun. It was scary as fuck. Like, don't go. And if that bitch still is open tomorrow, don't send your kids. I really hope this shit get canceled. I know tomorrow this shit gonna be on the news for sure. But shit, that's all I gotta say, bro.
You know, just watching that, you can tell that his life is going to be changed forever. And not necessarily just in a bad way, but in a good way as well. You know, I try to find the positive in any situation. And I'm glad that this kid made it out alive and that at least he learned some things from this. You know, he talked about how he felt like God or someone was telling him to stay away from certain areas, you know, at this concert event, and that he felt like there were some demonic things at play. And I talked about in my last video that there's a lot of demonic stuff that happens within the music industry. And I don't want to go too deep into it on this video. Maybe one day we can sit down and have a
Hold on, because some of y'all be taking this for a joke. Y'all really do. Ooh, this is my one right here, Project Blue Book. No, this isn't the one. In fact, let me go back real quick. Ooh, they just made me think of something. Ooh, they won't let me see it. I think they blocked it off. There it goes. There's something that I've been wanting to show you guys that I don't think a lot of you guys know about. There is something that you guys have not. People are walking around handing out pills. Hey, Tasia. Fifi. And not just them handing out the pills, Fifi. The lights and the smoke that your daughter and the rest of them was going through, that was also some type of psychotic medication that they had going on too, which is why everybody that was at that concert felt the energy that they all felt and felt like they were in hell and about to die. Not they used the pill shit is what they brought into the concert because that's what they're using as the scapegoat, like they did where they saying that people was walking around poking people in the neck with the needle, like they did the security guard. No, the shit is coming from off the stage, from the fucking smoke. Before Travis Scott brought his ass out on stage, everybody's starting to feel a weird feeling come upon them, and then the fire comes out and then the smoke comes out. That's where the real trickery came in. The pills and the needles were y'all's scapegoat, because they ain't gonna let y'all in on the real shit that they use, the psychotic medication that they be using on their fans. A lot of these celebrities be using it in their motherfucking music videos, and a lot of people be believing that they smoking. No, they're not smoking. Okay? They're not smoking. And see, I gotta let y'all know. It's a chemical. Thank you. They recent concerts. It's a whole fucking chemical. Okay, a chemical that they fucking releases into their crowds. They have their supporters going through and their fans going through the whole mental breakdown in their brain, because they got to open up the brain. Hey, Spam, they gotta open up their brain. They got to be able to open up their brain and open up that third eye in order for the demons to do their fucking job. The only way the demons can do their job is that they have to get that third eye to open the fuck up. Then they was brainwashing, but y'all know that word because I can't pronounce that bitch right now, okay? I'm a little irritated by I'm over this shit comment girl. She just took me out with her comments about the victims and all this stuff. Like, y'all know we're not doing that today. Girl, Empress, you can't be saying the big rags. And the portal is where they open the shit at. The needles and the pills where props to smoke is like they're inhaling LSD or ecstasy. But blue bottoms, they ain't even inhaling LSD or ecstasy. There's a chemical that most human beings do not know about. Like they don't know about the adrenochrome. And we're going to get into the adrenochrome, okay? Because some of y'all still don't believe in that. And somebody asked me about that too because they want to know if it's really true. And when I do my conspiracy video, can I talk about the adrenochrome? Adrenochrome, okay, it's a chemical that a lot of y'all do not know where it comes from. And it's a chemical that is able to break the brain down. Break the brain cells down and able to open up that third eye to allow the demons to be able a terror drug. There you go, voodoo. It's like a terror drug, but bitch, that is called adrenochrome. For those of you who do not know what adrenochrome is, we're going to look it up and see what adrenochrome is. That's the chemical that they're using on human beings. And most of human beings do not know that that is from screaming, terrified babies that have been sacrificed. Which is why all of them human beings and the people that came out and spoke about the concert felt the way that they did, in which they never was there and felt like they were in hell. But I'm going to show y'all the real true magic of what they be doing. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Right here is what I'm showing y'all. It's called Project Blue Beam. And the reason why I'm showing y'all this one right here is because when y'all saw the flaming phoenix bird on top of the pyramid volcano triangle looking shit that was on Travis Scott concert, this is what you were seeing. And Janetta, I know I'm finna get to that one right now. But I want y'all to see how advanced the holograph is. It's what I want y'all to see, which is why I clicked on this video so that y'all could see what Project Bluebeam is. Because Project Bluebeam, what y'all see on this video right here with these people, with these animals, keep in mind the animals are not real at all. It's a holograph. It's not real at all, but it looks totally real. And a lot of y'all probably thought that they were real fucking animals that these people were seeing before you read the holograph technology down at the bottom. The shit is very advanced. What's sad is that we don't even have this advanced technology, but your government do. Oh, they have very, very advanced technology. But y'all don't even know about the gun that can make your ass have a heart attack, okay? You done died and shit, and they done said, oh, she died from a heart attack. Nah, she ain't died from a heart attack. A bitch put a gun to her, and she died from a heart attack. Because they have a gun. A technology is so advanced, but we ain't getting the advancement, right? Your Wi-Fi still fucking up. Your internet service to your phone still fucking up, and you buffering this shit. But yeah, motherfuckers in space got better Wi-Fi service and internet connection than you do. Try to make that make sense. That's what that is. But let's look at this one. I think they took it off, y'all, to be honest. Oh, child, they don't I'm gonna click on this one for some of y'all that don't know what this is. Cause someone asked what it is. So I'm going to let them tell you what it is, and then I'm gonna tell you what they actually mean.
Hi, and welcome to CERN, based here in Geneva, Switzerland. What is CERN? Well, CERN basically is the European Council for Nuclear Research, and it is the largest physics research facility in the world. But why does it exist? What is its origins? And why is CERN important in terms of our understanding of science? In this video, I'm going to discuss those things, and as well why CERN is important in terms of scientific research. So stay tuned.
So what is CERN? Now, before I introduce CERN, I want to lay the groundwork. At the end of the 19th century saw an experiment that had a monumental impact on the way we view matter. With the discovery of the electron by J.J. Thomson in 1897, our understanding of the atom changed from this indivisible sphere to something that it was made of smaller components. And as a result, J.J. Thomson developed a model of the atom that was a bit like a Quartier Européen pour la Recherche Nucléaire, or CERN for short, and CERN was born. And what is its aim? Well, the humble question, what is the universe made up of? Its charter was to build state-of-the-art particle accelerators to better understand the nature of matter and the structure of the universe, to perform world-class research in particle efficiency.
There we go. Here it goes right here, y'all. Here it goes. You guys finna see what CERN is.
inside the Atlas Experiment cavern. So the Atlas Experiment is the largest experiment here at CERN, and it's also made up of a collaboration of some 5,000 people, all working together to explore some of the mysteries of the universe through studying of particle physics. Now, we're actually here to introduce you to a new upgrade.
So, and then you have the slices, and you have 16 slices there, as you see. Right now, the last slice getting into place. This slice, the one that you see there, around this object in this disk. So after this connection is done, the way that it works, each of these slice or
CERN is the world's largest particle physics research laboratory. It covers 6 square kilometers, scattered over 12 sites either side of the Franco-Swiss border near Geneva. In 34 kilometers of tunnels and caverns the size of cathedrals, at over 100 meters underground, CERN hosts facilities for experimental physics. Scientists from all over the world work here in international collaborations to study and understand the mysteries of the universe. Stars, planets, seas, air, humans, everything around us is made of matter. Matter is made of atoms. Atoms are made of electrons orbiting around a nucleus, which in turn is made of protons and neutrons. Inside these, we find quarks. In CERN's newest accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider, particles collide at nearly the speed of light to study the quarks and other particles. Many of these particles only existed in the early universe for a fraction of a second after the Big Bang, when all the energy transformed into matter. In CERN's accelerators, we can recreate conditions that existed just after the Big Bang and shed light on such questions as: why do particles have mass? What is the nature of dark matter in the universe? Why did matter triumph over antimatter in the first moments of the universe, making our existence possible? What was the state of matter just after the Big Bang? 4 gigantic instruments called particle detectors will study the
And y'all see how they use it as it to study the universe. That's not what that shit is used for. That shit is used to bring in demons, along with the holographs, along with clones. They need all of these things to make them intertwine within the real life, because they are physical. Because we are a physical form. We are in the image of God. And y'all know the image of God is human. But what the heck? What you mean, nah, Pizarro? What did you talk about, Sam? Sam, what you talking about? Yes, Spam. So you finna tell me that all the scientists are using CERN for bringing in forces to the universe? Spam. And voodoo, yes it is, all of them. They wouldn't have the ones that they, and keep in mind, it's certain scientists is there that's all around the world. Not all the scientists in the world is there. Just the ones that's there for a certain agenda. And yes, why do you think that they're using CERN? I literally hate that word too. Why you think they using that shit to open up space when y'all supposed to be going to space in 3 billion years, okay? Cause y'all swear y'all going to space. Y'all ain't never leaving Earth, okay? Jessica, the one that flew into the crowd, that one was a holograph. I mean, that one was real. The one that was on top of the pyramid, the triangle pyramid that he had on stage through that portal, that was CERN into a smaller because they got a whole bunch of them. Don't think that that's the only one. Why y'all think they call that shit the God particle? Why would they call it the God particle? You think that they're gonna call something like that the God particle, and they supposed to be looking for planets out of space? No, spam, because science is not used to believe in God. Science is being used to discredit God. Okay, that's what science is being used as. It's not being used for God benefit, and I think that's why a lot of scientists, just like how it is with the coronavirus, you notice nothing is being said about the coronavirus anymore. People is hanging out in large like huge groups, like y'all see at Travis Scott concerts and many of these celebrities concerts and movies that they out here bringing out. Places that you go, you don't hear shit about coronavirus no more, right? You know, coronavirus done disappeared. Like nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody not questioning their government. Like, well, I mean, I thought y'all said it was gonna be a long time before the coronavirus leave. Like, wise people, and if you're gonna question something or the victims on something, what you should have been questioning them on. I'm glad they didn't have no mask on, because child, they would have suffocated all in there with masks on. Why it was 50,000 people at a festival when we supposed to be still in a pandemic? Did they call off the pandemic? Did anybody let me know that the government called off the pandemic? Because I didn't see it on the news. I didn't see Dr. Fauci, whatever the fuck his name is, come out and say, oh, well, we just want to tell you guys that the pandemic's over. I'm just saying. Did anybody see the government come out and declare that coronavirus was over? I thought we supposed to still be social distancing. We're not supposed to be doing that no more. I just want to know. We're not supposed to be doing that no more. So we just no. Okay. I'm just asking. You believe in evolution, and I don't believe in no evolution. I don't know how the hell you think we came from monkeys and gorillas and shit, and they still here. Like, girl, Spam, I'm not doing this with you today. I do not believe in no evolution. I do not believe life just popped out of nowhere. Okay? I do not believe God created us as no freaking monkeys. And then billions of years somehow Sorry, y'all. I was doing something real quick. But we are. Girl, spam gonna be hurt. Spam and a lot of people that's believing in that evolution, believing that these scientists gonna find a way to get into space. Child, they're gonna be hurt. When I tell y'all they're gonna be so devastated, child, they're gonna be hurt. I'm saying. A lot of human beings is gonna be so upset. And what's funny is y'all ain't even gonna live to see that shit. And even when we dead and gone, and on the other side, and it's the year 3000, they still ain't gonna get to space. That's the funny part. Y'all believe y'all gonna get to space, huh? Rich people is showing enough control to y'all minds. Girl, UFOs not even UFOs. Them shit is advanced technology. UFOs is not even alien technology. UFOs is actually updated planes, okay? Girl, I cannot wait until y'all realize that y'all been lied to. It's gonna be hilarious, okay? Because y'all believe in y'all government and scientists too much. I'm sorry to break it to you human beings, but you're not going to space, okay? You're not going to space. Space don't exist the way that y'all think it exists. Space is heaven. They even tell y'all that space is the heavens. They literally calls it the heavens. They literally shorten heaven for space. They literally just rename heaven space. It's literally a heaven. Yes, Voodoo. That shit ain't no motherfucking beyond technology that they're telling y'all from aliens and shit. That shit is from demons. Like the Book of Enoch told y'all. Do I need to put... Hold on. Okay, because y'all not going to sleep on the Book of Enoch. Let me pull this up, okay? Let me help y'all out real quick. The Book of Enoch told y'all this shit, okay? Hold on. Yeah, right there, look. Sound this for me that quick. Oh, this is just perfect. It was literally right there. It was right there. Now, I should do the one who almost destroyed humanity. Okay? That's the one I should do. Hold on, child, cause y'all let me help Enoch explain it to you better. Child, I need to file this part with Enoch where he explained to y'all of the demons who taught humans about everything they swear they smart and know about now. That's the hilarious part. That Enoch literally tells y'all how y'all even know about space. You only know, hold on, Ezekiel, can you tell these people the truth, Ezekiel, can you tell human beings where the hell they learn astronomy and space in the cosmos from, Ezekiel? Huh? I just wanted Ezekiel to tell y'all. Azazarus.
Their innocence, their spirit, and their righteousness. It appeared to be a time where if there was sin, it had not been proliferated or exacted in the capacity that would come to follow. But sin would soon make its mark on the earth when the Watchers, a group of angels in heaven, noticed the beautiful women and were enraptured by them. The most interesting takeaway from this chapter shows us that temptation is not just something humans have to deal with, but that also the angels themselves can be swayed by sin. The Watchers, as their name suggests, were deemed by God to do exactly that, to watch over the humans and never intervene. So it is by this that we see them painted as something of antagonists in these chapters, for the very first action we see them commit is a violation of God's rules. The text tells us, "And the angels, the children of the heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from amongst the children of men, and beget us children." You'll notice that the chapter seeks to highlight the severity of temptation, in that the angels, in this case, are referred to as the children of heaven, and that even these creatures, divine as they were, gave into their impulses. They lay out their objective clearly, in that they intend to take the women for themselves, have sex with them, and father offspring. This interestingly gives us a new idea that is not established in the Bible, in that angels, at least the Watchers in this case, are not only able to conceive their own plans, but are also able to produce offspring with human women. It would also appear that their desire wasn't just stirred by the beauty of the women, but by their desire to father children, suggesting that, like us, the divine creatures also foster an innate urge to procreate, or at least share the values of the mortal men of the time, where extending one's own bloodline and legacy was imperative. The chapter continues to establish something of a hierarchy amongst the Watchers, and we are introduced to the leader named Semjaza. As the leader, Semjaza shows some restraint and opposes the bold idea suggested to him by his fellow angels. We are told, "And Semjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin." Now there are two ways to read this particular line, one that paints Semjaza as noble and mindful of his place, or as already corrupt and something of an instigator as well. You'll notice he tells his fellow Watchers that he fears that they will not do as they have proposed, and that by merely conceiving that idea, he will be the one to pay the price of sin. considering that they were under his charge, and thus led by his example. By remembering the sin in the first place, Samjaza shows us that he is aware of God's power over him, and recognizes the consequences if his watchers were to act on this plan. No doubt he too would also be punished.
And you guys see why when you are told not to do something that is harmful to you or harmful to others, you don't do it. Now, y'all know the devil has many, many names, okay? Many names. They all have many names. This whole entire little crew, because some of y'all don't know, the reason why we have a government, to be honest with you, is because of this motherfucker right here that is Zamza, whatever the fuck your name is, which is Satan. I'm gonna say Satan, okay? Because he keep changing his fucking name over and over and over again. It's Satan. Okay, he fell from heaven, so he no longer that name anymore. It's the devil or Satan. Okay, he ain't even Lucifer. It's the devil or Satan, and he is the reason why he and the other angels, that the watchers, fell from earth. He is the reason why human beings is cursed. He is the reason why women have labor pains, have periods. He is the cause of all this. And the crazy part about it, not the funny part, the crazy part about it is human beings do not fault him for the stuff that he does. They fought God, but they not fought him for the one who knew what he were doing. He were told not to meddle with the women. Before God even, not before God, before he even can get his desires out along with the rest of the angels, the watchers, because they ain't no angels, okay? So, the rest of the watchers, before these watchers that God sent to watch over the humans, God already went to them and told them what it was, because God already knew what they were going to do. And then people say, well, if God already knew what they was going to do, why didn't God stop them? The same reason how your government don't stop you from doing the stuff that you do. You pay for the consequences, right? If you steal, ain't you going to jail? If you kill, ain't you going to prison for the rest of your life? Well, some of them do. Yeah, Church, if you like, come by to get up off of here, girl, because there's some drama that I done seen. Girl, Bless Watkins had it going on her channel, and I ain't know nothing about it. Girl, Vegas girl talking about Dovey called the police on her and lying on her. Girl, look, I need to hurry up, because I didn't know that was going on. Girl, let me hurry up this commentary. I've been on this for 2 hours. I'm doing this for this long, because then once I'm done, hey Virgo, once I'm done, I ain't doing a conspiracy for a minute, okay? So this is why I'm giving y'all this long conspiracy live. So don't ask me in next week. And now, you know what's funny? Jen not here, and she the main motherfucker that's been asking me to do this live, and she not here. Yes, it was at This Is Better. Spam, you getting on my nerves. It was today at Bless. Okay? It was today at Bless. Okay? But anyways, let's move on. If some of y'all have not studied Satan, you need to study Satan, and you need to study the Watchers, and it will give you a clear, because all the answers that you need to get answered, all the questions that you need to be answered is from the book of Enoch. And all your questions, your answers is asked. It's given to you in the book of Enoch. A lot of y'all do not realize why y'all worship material things. This entity right here It's the reason why y'all worship material things, along with the Watchers that he corrupt with him and baited them into believing that he was the one that was going to take the fall for the sin, and that he was willing to take the fall for the sin for them. But when we get deep into the story, God not only punishes him, he punished the other Watchers too. But see, the other Watchers were tricked, and they couldn't do anything because they got kicked out of heaven. They can't go back, and they can't take back the sins that they caused, because the sins that they caused is way worse than the humans, which is why he forgives us as human beings for our sin, because he knows that we not know of these things. He knows that we did not know anything of these things, that he knows that we were given these things at the wrong time. I do not feel like God did not want us to know about these things. I feel like there was a time that God would introduce us to these things when God got ready to. But Satan did not want that. Satan wanted humans corrupt, and the stuff that he using is get a gift to us through God. Like the technology isn't the demon. Okay, the technology isn't the worst. It's the people that's running the technology, the people that's going to control the technology. Those are the demons and what they're going to use the technology for. If human beings actually sat and thought, they would know that that technology can help all of us in a good way. But instead, we're allowing rich motherfuckers, that is billionaires, to work with our governments to control this technology that's only to benefit them and keep them making millions upon billions upon trillions of fucking dollars. All these people care about is money, because for some reason Satan doing these same humans the same way he did the other Watchers, that he tricked into going along with his plan of sinning against the word that God gave to them. When God told them no, they decided that they wanted to take women as wives because they wanted a bloodline. And people was like, well, how could these demons do something like that? And how could they have sex with women? Bitch, they demons. Why the fuck you mean, how can they? Easy. All the women gotta do, all they did was show them diamonds and gold. How you think human beings know how to use that? They don't even know how to use gold. Okay, you supposed to be using silver and gold and diamonds and shit like how the Africans did when they got right. Now I'm gonna say when they got right. When they got right, they did get right. I know y'all be acting like the humans never got right after what happened. They did get right. They did. They did get right. But they messed it up again when they decided to have a leader. It's always a problem with us human beings when we allow one person and then their government to control us. That would never work out. You want to know why? Because you can't have control of another human being. Only God can. And this is where human beings fail to realize. They don't want to acknowledge that we give other human beings more control over us, over our own selves. Like, bitch, who the fuck told you that I want to be in the world? Well, I got to pay for water and pay for food. Bitch, I didn't know that I had to pay for something that I naturally fucking need. That's not a luxury. Bitch, I need food. Fuck wrong with you. If I don't have no food, then I'm gonna die. And if I don't have no water, how am I gonna stay hydrated and have energy enough to eat some food? Because, bitch, you can survive on water than you can food. Okay, you can't survive without water. They have shown this test and proven this study time and time again. The body survives off of water. Okay, y'all need to be stacking up on your water just in case. Okay, stack up on your water. Stack up on your food. Make sure y'all got food that's gonna last y'all years and stuff like that, canned goods like that, because y'all see what's going on in these stores. Y'all see what is happening. These people is moving out the workers and trying to bring in these fucking robots so that they can have completely control over y'all. And this what gets me. Like, these movies literally be telling y'all what these people gonna do, but they just have different types of ways that they want to put y'all in. They don't know if they want to put y'all in I Am Legend, Resident Evil, the Terminator, or the Matrix. They don't know which reality that the devil wants them to take y'all in. But the devil actually wants to take y'all in all those realities, to be honest. It's all in one. And what I mean by it's all in one, meaning when the time comes, because this is what they don't show you, the true shit. They show y'all all that other shit too that's true. And then they like to switch it up. You know, the devil gonna tell y'all the truth, because see, what y'all don't know is that the devil has to deal with God himself. He has to tell us the truth. He has to do these things. Just like what happened at Travis Scott concert. Child, that ain't nothing that's like something new. They had to expose that. Satan has to expose everything to us. But what he does is he is the father of trickery and lies and manipulation, a narcissist. All that evil shit that people be saying about other human beings, it came from the devil, okay? The devil is the reason why you guys even know about a bitch being a narcissist or a serial killer or a serious raper and all that other shit that y'all be seeing, okay? It's because of the devil. The devil knew to consume human beings with things that they did not understand. Okay, if you have an entity that you never saw before, don't know what it is, and it comes up to you and hand you this real diamond motherfucking necklace, or give you a gold motherfucking necklace that's super fucking real, what the hell is you gonna do? You're gonna be like, oh my God, what the hell is this? This is shiny. Then give it to this woman. Everybody, where did you get this gold from? Where did you get this gold from? Oh my God, I cannot believe that you got this gold. Girl, you must be rich. Who made that for you? Who did that? How did you find out about the gold? We finna find out how did the human beings know about gold and material stuff, clothes and shoes and hairdos and makeup. We finna figure out how y'all know, and space. Because we want to know how human beings know about these things. Because they didn't just magically was taught this because they're so smart and they figured this all out on their own. No, they didn't do that. That's not what human beings did. The human beings did not just figure this out on their own. We finna find out the truth. How the human beings know about space, know about makeup, hairdos, knives, guns, all of that stuff. Gold, silver. How did they know about these things? Let's listen, shall
For he would have certainly have failed as their leader, and perhaps in some way had cultivated such sinful thoughts amongst his own. But secondarily, some might say that Samjaza was as complicit, if not more so than the others. You'll notice that he fears that they won't do the deed at all, and follows it up by saying he alone would be the one to pay the penalty of great sin. In this, it can be interpreted that Samjaza is inciting the others by saying that he is the only one who is bold enough to do such a thing.
No. He wasn't bold enough to do such a thing. He wanted to sleep with the woman because he wanted a bloodline. If y'all didn't understand this shit, then I need y'all to understand. Let me stop cussing too. If y'all don't understand this stuff, then y'all, because it can be interpreted that way. Because a lot of people do feel like, well, Satan was the only one that stood up to God for the humans. How did Satan stand up to God for you humans? Well, if it wasn't for the demons, or if it wasn't for the humans, then it wasn't for the demons, then we wouldn't know about space, and we wouldn't know about this, and we wouldn't know about that. But you do know the reason why you know about these things, it also causes a whole bunch of problems, right? Or we gonna just ignore that because you probably ain't dealing with something right now. Every human being on this earth gonna go through something in their fucking life. Every human being gonna hit rock bottom in their fucking life. And I don't mean rock bottom as far as your money goes. I mean rock bottom as a human being. Something that you as a human being cannot escape. And some of them tries to lie their way through their escape. Every human being gonna go through it. Every human being gonna go through it. You wanna know why y'all going through it? Because of the shit that we allow. How is it okay that these demons taught us these things and you guys murder each other for these things? So no, it wasn't a good idea that they taught us this shit. Okay, they even taught us how to murder each other. What the fuck you? How the fuck you think? Oh, see, I said I wasn't gonna cuss. I said I wasn't gonna see the demons over here. They messing with me. They messing with me. They messing with me. Let me cut out. Let me woosah. Demons, get the hell away. Get the hell away. Okay. How do you human beings think that this was good for us? How? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jadon, we were looking for you too, girl, because I needed a reader, and they forced me to read in this live and everything, bitch. I'm going to delete this live, okay? I'm deleting this motherfucking live, because, girl, you better hurry up and catch the replay or download the video, do something. Girl, they made me read. Girl, y'all don't need to know I know how to read a little bit. Girl, I gotta delete this video. Y'all know I know how to read. Y'all gonna be wanting me to read stuff, and I'm like, hell no. I am not smart, so, okay. How did them teaching us these things make it better for us human beings? Girl, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm just messing with Jada. I know, Jada, but you wasn't here. They forced me to fucking read. That was painful to do. Don't force me to fucking read. I don't like reading. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. Y'all see what y'all doing to me? Girl, let me focus. Samzaza, which is Satan, did not think that he was bold enough to overthrow God. Satan did not care because Satan wanted the devil. I'm tired of saying that word. The devil. Okay, the devil. Because we ain't gonna say devil, we're gonna say devil. We gotta watch our words. The devil wanted to know what it was like to experience the things that human beings was experiencing. And when I say wanted to know what things was like, they were watching human beings. Okay, they were watching over us. And the only issue that they had with human beings the most that made the devil hate us the most is the love that God had for us. But the issue came is when they saw human beings having sex and giving birth to sons and daughters. But the devil, did not care much for the daughters. It was more so, and this is why y'all always hear this word, the bloodline. Oh, I'm doing this. I need a blood. I need a son for a bloodline. And y'all hear that all the time in the royals, the royal family, all the rich folks' family that was coming out. I don't even know why we call them the royals and shit. Bitch, how the fuck you a royal? Fuck out of here. Ooh. See what I'm talking about? Y'all trying to make me. I'm gonna repent anyways. And ask God forgiveness after this live anyways. Okay? It's for me cussing. Because I don't need to be cussing and I'm talking about the good Lord and stuff. That's not healthy at all. The demons done just do too much. They wanted bloodlines. This is why a lot of y'all did not understand the incest that a lot of royal or kings and queens families did to each other, because it was all about what? It was all about the bloodline. Human beings was not, that doesn't mean they can't, as y'all can see. is because a lot of people got this whole opinion or a point of view of, well, how can demons have sex with human beings? Because they can. The issue is that they can't have sex with human beings. The issue was if angels had sex with human beings, that would create giants. And that is exactly what happened, which is why God decided to give human beings free will. Because what some of y'all fail to realize is back in Adam and Eve time, they didn't get that free will at first. God wasn't giving them that free will until the consequences happened to the humans, and God realized that the humans knew that humans don't know anything, but he needed us as human beings to see what happens when you go against something that's supposed to be correct and not wrong. Just because something is telling you that it's correct, that doesn't mean that you believe that it's correct when you know for yourself it's wrong. If your parent is telling you not to stick your hand on the fire of the stove and it's going to burn your hand, then you should listen. But as human beings, this is why the devil came up with the saying is curiosity kills the cat. Human beings didn't come up with that saying. The demons did. They did that because that was a slogan. No, we're not really much of a slogan, but it was a saying to them, to human beings, because like they said, like telling you guys, curiosity killed the cat because Adam and Eve was curious. Mainly Eve, okay? Because she the main one that made me angry with her biting from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It's called the tree of good and evil. What you thought was going to happen? Okay? It's called the tree of good and evil. And see, people switches, and this is the weirdest part. This is the weirdest part to me. People said that because they don't, I don't know how they explain Cain and what's the other brother name that Cain killed. Can y'all help me out real quick? Because I'm trying to think of too many of them at one time. Can y'all give me the name of the brother that was killed by Cain? That was the first murder ever in human history that happened. Abel. Thank you, Abel. Okay. Accountability. Accountable. Okay. Y'all have accountable and all bulls and a lot of stuff. Abel was killed, was the first of Cain and Abel. There you go. Abel was the first victim to be murdered by a family member. Okay. And then in a lot of these words, English words, you have accountable, laughable. Do you notice that? Do you notice that? Anything they're doing with the Abel, because keep in mind they took the A out, they actually switched the L and the E. Because Abel is A-B-E-L. But Abel in the English language is A-B-L-E. You see how they reverse stuff? Do you see how it's very, very, I mean, some people don't really catch those to this type of stuff. But do you see how they switch that, right, in the English language? How Abel at the end of these words that y'all be having, it's switched, it's spelled different, but it's the same meaning. But anyway, let me get back to my point. A lot of people said that I'm hearing from different stories, not different stories, but they say the tree of knowledge of good and evil wasn't about a fruit. They said it was about sex because of this part right here of the human, of the demon, of the watchers, demons. Okay, I don't even know why I'm calling them watchers. They ain't even watchers no more because they're new watchers afloat. Okay, that's sitting in heaven. That y'all think is billions of stars in space, but they literally angels sitting in heaven watching over us. See, now that right there. I can't wait until it gets exposed. Like, I'm gonna have the most happiest smile on my face when all you people who believe in space and think there's other planets out there gonna be hurt when you realize that those are the watchers that's literally watching over human beings. Like the first watchers before they got kicked out of heaven, and then God got his new watchers that's watching over us. And that's the same thing, but they're not stars. They're angels sitting up there on the dome, if you didn't know. But anyway, let's move on. They turned the Adam and Eve story to Eve sleeping with the devil and conceiving Cain, which is why Cain was evil. Cain was Eve's child from the devil, which is why Cain killed Abel, because Abel was from Adam, because Adam was a human being and Abel was pure. So they saying that she, that was the first sin, because she slept with I guess another entity, child. I don't know how they came up with this. These people done turned the Bible into a whole girl. Janetta, girl, I was dumbfounded as hell when I heard that. I said, huh? How did Adam and Eve story turn into Eve supposedly being a slut and then done cheated on Adam with the devil and ended up getting pregnant by the devil and had Cain, and then ended up getting pregnant again by Adam, and then that was Adam's child. Like, no, that's not what happened. Like, you guys are getting the stories mixed up. Eve never had sex with the devil. Okay, I'm pretty sure God wouldn't allow that to happen at the time that it happened. It was supposed to happen a certain way, and it happened that way. Okay, please stop trying to switch these stories around and turn it into stuff that don't make no sense. Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. The reason why Cain killed Abel is because Cain was mad he couldn't do anything, like most kids. Okay, if you didn't realize it or not, if all you gotta do is look at human beings' life. You done had a brother kill his brother, or a sister kill her sister, a brother and sister kill their brother, and stuff like that. It's out of jealousy. Okay, and the devil knows how to play on human beings' mind with that jealousy thing. Jealousy literally causes a lot of issues in the world that people do not realize, because Satan himself discovered that he was jealous motherfucker too. Ooh, see that go content. The devil was jealous too. The devil is jealous of us human beings. Actually, still is very, very jealous. His jealousy turned into hatred, and y'all know that's kind of how it goes. Jealousy does turn into hatred, because you have a female that's jealous of you to the point where she hates you. She might want to kill you because you're in competition with her. The devil, which is Satan, felt that same way about us human beings, because keep in mind, before God created us human beings, who was the one that was getting praised by the other angels in heaven? At that time, his name was Lucifer. He was getting praised and he was loving it. He became big-headed. He became ignorant, arrogant, the whole 9 yards. The thing is, those angels did not know that they already was causing the problem that God already knew was a problem, which is why God created us to test his angels along with the human beings. You think that I'm gonna be, if I was God and I have angels in my circle, in my world, and they over here plotting on me, you think I ain't gonna run no tests on them? You ain't gonna see if they got loyalty to me when I'm the only thing you supposed to be worshiping, when I'm giving y'all life? They got created. They didn't just appear out of nowhere. They got created as human beings, as one, pretty much as God's soldiers. I mean, that's where they get the government from. I mean, Enoch literally tells y'all this in the story. Like, in heaven, the way that Enoch explains it, it's like it's a government type thing that goes on in heaven, but it's more so of a, like, the most wonderfulest thing and place that you would ever want to be at in this type of world with our Savior. These angels have superpowers, because y'all know Michael beat the hell out of the devil anyways when they had the battle. So the devil thought that the God still had him as the favorite, and he still had all those special powers. And no, you didn't. You're not. And now, to be honest, people say, well, God had put Satan first, and that's why it was the way that it was. It never in the Bible said that the devil was the first angel, and that the devil was this and the devil was that. The only thing is, God had Lucifer there when we were being created. Lucifer did not like that at all. Okay, Satan did not like that. Yes, Abel and Cain was your results of good seed and bad seed. And what the devil did is use Cain, jealousy that he was growing for Abel, and nothing that the parents didn't do anything, and Abel didn't do anything. The issue is that Cain was mad because he felt like Abel was better than him. These are the things that he felt in himself. Oh my God, that my brother is so much better than I am because I can't even do this right. I can't even go sacrifice to go to God, but Abel can. Abel can go and get do the farm, and I can't get the chickens to eat their seeds. I can't get the cows to eat the grass. I can't get the animals in the farm like Abel can. I can't do these things. I can't. So the devil played on his intelligence. So the devil said, oh, well, the only way that you could be able to be the favorite child is that you have to get rid of your brother. And boom. And that's how it be with a lot of death that happens with families now. The devil's still playing that same game like he did with Cain on a lot of you human beings, and you don't even want to admit that they have done that to plenty of human beings. That's how you get the stories of the mother done killed her son, or the son that killed their mother, or the brother and sisters done killed each other, or the siblings done killed each other, and the family's members done killed each other. Because who you think playing that game? Where's the first murder ever happened in history that we know about? Which is through what? The Bible. And who it was? Brothers. One brother was jealous of the other brother, so that brother decided to kill that brother so that they could be the favorite one. And you have that same old type of thing going on right now. Yes. Call me that. The devil was the most beautifulest in the heavens, but the devil was not the most precious one in the heavens. I think that's where y'all get it confused, and where y'all feel like God put Satan on a high pedestal over the other angels. No, God gave all the angels they all special types of gifts, like he did us human beings. I ain't finna feel like a movie star is better than a singer, because they're not compared. Okay, the problem is the other angels went to praising the devil, because I believe God did that for a reason. God made Satan to become the most beautifulest because God wanted to see if his angels would worship the devil and see if the devil was going to take on that ego that he knew that the devil was going to do before the devil and those angels even knew they were going to do this. See, they didn't even know that they were going to do these things. But God already knew that they was going to do these things, which is why he did the test that he did. Why did you think he made him the most beautifulest in heaven? He didn't put him on a high pedestal than all the other angels. They all had their own special talent and gifts. Just like us human beings on earth all have our special talent and gifts. Yeah, you got singers that sing, but yeah, Beyonce all right is an all right singer, but she's not no Whitney Houston. You see what I'm saying? She's not no Whitney Houston, but she can sing. God did that to test his own camp, to test them angels, to see if they were going to worship something besides him, because they knew and know to worship God and God only. They knew this. They knew this. Even Satan knew this. But Satan got big-headed when all the other angels went to praise to him because he was the most beautifulest. That doesn't mean God put him first before everybody else. That just means that God said that he was the most beautifulest to me, because I feel like it was a test being run on them to see if they were going to worship something else besides God, knowing that they're not supposed to do that anyway. So he already knew that they were corrupt. He already knew what they were going to do, which is why he created us human beings. And I feel like he created us human beings because he wanted something verbal like us, who are physical and that would need him, in our image, and we were something that he loved dearly. And I feel like he knew that they were going to tamper with us human beings, which is why everything that happened, God already had a plan for it. If people didn't peek game and see what was going on, God already had a plan for all of these things that happened. Do not think that he did it, and do not think that he does not know what he's doing. He's the creator. He's the first computer, everything of anything, if you want to be honest, of this world. Y'all didn't even know about golden jewelry, computers, technology, or none of these things if the demons that was in heaven didn't teach you these things. Because when you go deeper into that book of Enoch, Enoch explains to you what heaven looks like. And he said that God's house, mansion, or whatever you want to call it, is filled with like a house inside of a big old house, and it's just built out of gold that's very, very different from here on earth. Like, what type of gold that is? It is built very, very rich. Silver, diamonds. Like he said, the diamonds in heaven was the most shiniest ever. When he said he saw our creator was shiny, like most shinier than the sun. Like, do you not understand what he said when he went to heaven and how he described heaven? He said it was lands upon lands and rivers and oceans upon oceans and mountains inside of mountains and caves. And girl, I want to see that amazing place. I bet it's so amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's full of that stuff. Like, it's better than what earth is. So now I understood when I read the book of Enoch what God meant when he said that he made us in his image and that earth is the center of the heavens. Yeah, that's true, Janana. Hold on,
Hence why he would be the only one punished. He fears that they will not do as they say, and that upon execution of the plan, only he would be bold enough to fly down to Earth, mate with a woman, and father a son. In a sense, it can be said that Samjaza is calling the others chicken. But the others are quick to call Samjaza's bluff, and tell him, "Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing." Here, the deceptiveness of Samjaza can be identified, for it can be said he provoked the others into action by suggesting that they were not as brave as him. With this, the Watchers not only allow the temptation of the women to get the better of them, but they also demonstrate pride and appear to value Samjaza's opinion of them far more than that of God's. They do not want to appear cowardly in the eyes of their leader, and would rather irk God than suffer such shame. Perhaps more likely, though, They crave the mortal women above all else, and Samjaza merely facilitated their ambition.
To be honest with you, these demons were not smart at all. So you mean to tell me that they thought it was more humiliating? And human beings give off these same characteristics, okay? This is how peer pressure comes in. This is your first sign of what peer pressure is. So you mean to tell me that they literally sat there and felt like it was okay for them to disobey God and deal with eternal fire for the rest of their eternity lives, than to be shamed by the devil calling them cowards? Ooh, girl, they were not smart. They were not smart. I see why y'all demons. I see why y'all corrupt, because y'all dumb. How's y'all gonna allow the devil to even get to y'all like that? Like, he was very good at what he did, to be honest, to have these angels turn against God and go with him. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was very clever with that. But they didn't have no common sense. And they knew what they were doing was wrong, but yeah, they didn't want to be called cowards. So they decided to follow him and do what he said. And decides that, okay, well, we'll just deal with the consequences of what our creator is going to do, but we're not going to be called cowards. We're not cowards. So you would rather just sit there and lose your whole entire everything script from you to prove that you're not a coward? God, no. This is why human beings can't get their mind right. This is the same shit. This is the same stuff that human beings do to each other now with peer pressure. No, I'm not finna take that drug. No, I'm not finna take that drink. No, I'm not finna. Come on, just do it. Are you a chicken? You must be a chicken. You afraid. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And then they take the drink or they take a drug that can end up getting them messed up or something goes wrong. Girl, these demons really been doing the reverse.
And made the choice all the more enticing. The chapter continues of their descent to earth. Then swear they all together, and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were in all 200, who descended in the days of Jared, on the summit of Mount Hermon. And they called it Mount Hermon, because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And these are the names of their leaders: Samjaza, their leader, Arakalbar, Ramil, Kokoblel, Tamlel, Ramlel, Danel, Ezekiel, Barakajal, Asael or Azazel, Amaros, Batarul, Ananul, Zakil, Samsapil, Saterel, Chirel, Jomjael, Sariel. These are their chiefs of tens. Here we learn that there were a total of 200 angels who descended from the heavens to lay with the mortal women, and that their landing was upon the summit of Mount Hermon. We also learn that this all took place in the times of Jared, the father of Enoch, and the 6th generation descendant of Adam and Eve. Unfortunately, I cannot be certain about the pronunciation of the names of each of the angels, and depending on the translation or version of the Book of Enoch, the names can be spelled differently or appear entirely different altogether. However, the relevance of each angel's name does not appear to affect the Book of Enoch in any conceivable way, and it would appear that the naming of the angels was.
And I also noticed is how they were all tricked by the devil, right? And was promised by the devil that none of them were going to go through anything, and that he was the one that was going to go through everything, that he was the one that was going to suffer, that he was the one that was going to take the sin, because he is the one that started all of this. This is what he told them. He told them that they wasn't going to get in trouble for them sinning, because all the blame is going to be put on him. But all the blame did not get put on just him. All of these leaders right here that was just named from out of the book of Enoch, all of them got the same treatment as the devil. And then they're gonna realize that they really messed up, and then they went to crying to Enoch so that Enoch could go to God, because keep in mind they got kicked out of the heavens. And people don't realize is that they're trying to get back into heaven, which is why they got this so-called Sherm particle going on, where they're trying to open up portals where y'all can see inside space and all that stuff. No, the demons is trying to get back into heaven, but they can't. They're using human beings to try to do it, and they can't. That's what they're doing. Because when all the other ones realized that they were tricked by their leader, which was the devil, they then went to Enoch and cried to Enoch to ask God to forgive them and that they were sorry. But when Enoch went to sleep, God came into his dreams and he told him that they would not be saved. Go back and tell them this, that they would not be saved for the way that they corrupted men, because they knew what they were doing. Human beings did not know what they were doing because they were giving technology that they never knew any about. They were giving information that they didn't know anything about. But these creature features and stuff, they knew about it. They knew that these things was going to corrupt human beings. Okay, that's how a lot of murdering and stealing and killing and all types of stuff started happening on earth, due to these things that they taught us. So no, I'm not happy they taught us something that caused all of us human beings to be have this type of ego upon each other, where we want to kill each other over material things that's still gonna be here, but somebody's life is not. Their family members ain't gonna never get to see them again because somebody decided they want to rob him and kill him. Like, that's not good. Don't nobody want to live in a world like that. Oh, these people crazy.
Was merely the original author's method of giving some character or significance to these particular watchers, who were described as the chiefs and possibly the lieutenants of Samjaza.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see, we are in a studio atmosphere. We're not in a remote atmosphere anymore. But then how do we kind of...
Chapter 7 continues with the unfolding of the Watchers' plan, as we see them take the mortal women as wives. The text tells us, "And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them, and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms, and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants." There is no indication that the women consent to the advances of the angels, or whether they are taken by force, but it would perhaps not be so difficult for the angels to deceive the women into sleeping with them.
Yeah, they deceived
In any
them.
case,
That's what they did.
we are told that the Watchers defiled themselves with the women, suggesting they engaged in multiple sexual debaucheries and moral turpitudes. But interestingly, it would seem that the Watchers did not return to heaven after, but instead stuck around for a bit, perhaps intrigued by the mortals or otherwise infatuated.
We'll finish this another time because I'm finna go. It's been 3 hours. I enjoyed this conspiracy live with y'all. I will finish this live. I promise y'all I will finish probably Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I will do the rest on the book of Enoch. And for those of you who wants to know how y'all know about space and the things that y'all know, please read the book of Enoch yourselves, and y'all can just red ball it through, and y'all to get to the part where Enoch explains to y'all how the demons taught human beings the things that they taught them, that you know about, how you know about space and astronomy and cosmos and all that stuff. Okay, please do not sit here and fall victim to these demons and the lies that they're still deceiving human beings with. Okay, I will see y'all another time. I gotta go.